What up, YouTube? It's your boy Zulu Gutter. Like, share, subscribe, comment as well, support, donate. Got the Cash App link down below. Got the instructions and further titling and instructions all in the description. Uh, Meant to do this the other day. Finally got a chance to do it. Uh, yeah, so I'm Quavo. I'm sending you a message specifically, and this message also applies to other high status, high earning men. Uh, Basically, these dudes aren't aware of what their status, with their work and fruits of their labor entail. These guys have the means, finances, resources, various things at their disposal to organize their life in a certain way, comfortable for them, customized for them. And these guys are caught up in like a lot of unnecessary things in society. They've succumbed to certain influences and pressures in society when they're actually free from those things if they really take into account their own power. If they become aware and understand their own power as becoming men of high status, men of high earnings, um, and truly being um, of sound mind and body, and an independent thinker. you know and that's really important when you start understanding how men are influenced to do certain things a certain way in regards to women in this country. Um, Men in this country right now are under attack. Uh, we've always been traditional, cultural, definitely role based, but the women are not. And then the women have more power than ever. Women have many political agendas. You can go into feminism and various things of that nature, liberalism, sexual freedom, all that stuff, women empowerment. You can get into all that stuff. Uh, Too much to talk about right now, but just mention them as fast as possible just to get your idea, so you'll understand the importance of how it affects the dating game. Uh, we date still as if we're 20, 30 years ago as men. We date the same. Women don't date the same. Not only that, women don't view you the same. They don't uh, really uh, have a need to have a spiritual and loving connection with a man like they used to. It's very rare. Right now, it's about what you can do for them, and they're looking at you as less than and beneath them, and as a slave or a servant, pretty much. And dudes are still playing the same old game, playing by the same old rules, and I don't understand why. Um, well, I do. Still brainwashed, pretty much, right? I used to be like that. Um, and here's the thing, right? Like, you guys don't understand that you're a simp. Okay, I understood when I was simping, and I had to stop simping. And having a lot of money doesn't make you um, pretty much not qualify as a simp. You can have a lot of money and be a simp. And that's just the harsh truth. It ain't no shot at nobody. It ain't trying to down you or make fun of you. Like, the American society breeds simps. The majority of us are simps or have been simps. And not only just being simps for a brief moment, but we've been simps for long periods of time or most of our lives. You know. Um, so that's I just wanted to explain that to y'all. Like, you guys have all the opportunity in the world to redirect your time, energy, and money in various ways, but you choose to keep going with this one woman man attitude and being traditional and cultural, and the man is supposed to do this and do that. You listen to the TV, the news, society, and other dudes don't make it no better because us as men, we don't stick together. We don't support other men. Normally, when a man is going through something, we just all scatter and be quiet and see how it plays out versus rallying behind that man. Now, I get a lot of dudes do a lot of stupid shit, and you can't support somebody who done something that's real messed up. But at least you should, if you're going to stand back and watch, first do that as part of sorting out the situation to see what the likely truth or facts are. You know what I'm saying, to give you a good notion to whether you want to support that guy or not. At least do that first. If it pans out that the guy ain't done nothing and he's being bamboozled or kangarooed or framed or anything like that, then we should all rally behind this guy. Another thing is, I talked about respect amongst men, right? And how other men should respect each other, regardless of who has what money or whatever. Like you shouldn't be. Uh, there's boundaries. There's respect with. There's respect that basically boundaries. Reinforce. You shouldn't be after another man's woman. It's time to stop hating on other dudes, coveting other dudes, dirty macking, comparing yourself to other dudes, engaging in unhealthy competition with other dudes, specifically for women and stuff like that, man. Now, Quavo, I remember the situation where Offset, way before he ever met Cardi B, not long when he first got out and got back with y'all as a group and y'all on the road traveling. Um, he was in the Waffle House, sweating another dude's girl. The dude sitting down eating food with his chick, and he dirty macking and behind the scenes wanting to try to take the girl from the dude and shit like that. And he had the other waitress at the Waffle House helping him, sliding her his number shit on the little sugar pack and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? See, we've been doing that shit too much, right? That dude wasn't bothering nobody. He in there with his chick. You know what I'm saying? You should have been like, hey man, you got a nice looking girl, man. Proud of you, man. Gave the dude some daps instead of trying to take his chick from him, bro. You know what I'm saying? And dude really couldn't say nothing because he was in there by himself with his chick, and y'all was deep. You dig what I'm saying? So he had to play it cool. We know the Migos, y'all jump niggas and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And that was a little young cat right there. You dig? That was unnecessary, bro. That's disrespectful. And then when it happened to you, it's a problem. See what I'm saying? So I just want y'all guys to understand that we've been doing too much as men to each other that's unnecessary, that's wrong, and it's some bullshit. And then we encourage the bad behavior that we encounter from these women by doing stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So the creed and the code need to take a step up amongst men. You know what I'm saying? But me personally, I just wanted to point that out to you so you start understanding some fellowship and some brotherhood in different courses of actions when you see another brother, man. And y'all don't get blinded by the woman. When the woman comes into play, man, discipline, dick discipline, and morals and principles and manners and respect, things of that nature just go out the window. You niggas just feel like you can just do whatever you want to do. But when a woman does what she want to do, you know what I'm saying? It's a problem. But you're doing the same thing. This behavior all is linked. And that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. You know. Uh that's just something I wanted to point out. But let's get into why I'm doing this video. Quavo, look, man, you got too much money to be worried about one chick. And I just wanted to ask you a question. Where did you get Sweetie at? You know what I'm saying? Nah, I get it. Nice looking little red bone, thick, curvy. Okay, cool. I get it. We got them all throughout the hood, all throughout America, every town, city, state. Okay. Like, I'm just trying to figure out, where did you get her and what was so special about her? I just had to ask you that. You know what I'm saying? Because it makes no sense. It's just not you, Quavo. And I'm not trying to ridicule you or talk bad to you. Like, I'm trying to help you because I wish I was in your shoes. I wish I had the kind of money and fame and notoriety and body of work that you had and the fruits of your labor that have been produced from what you've done. I wish I had that. I'm not jealous of you. I don't hate on you. I'm not envious of you. You know what I'm saying? I respect what you do. I'm trying to help you. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to tell you, if I was in your shoes, the information that I have, like, the only difference between me and you is I have some information and I have some consciousness and awareness as a man and of myself, that you may not understand that you do have, you just haven't tapped into it yet. Like, you don't have to have one itis. You don't have to be a one woman man. None of you dudes, athletes, entertainers, big businessmen, men with a lot of money, status, resources, you know, just high on the economic ladder. You don't have to have one woman. Okay, you don't have to do uh, traditional roles. You don't have to do the societal dating process. You don't have to do that programming and shit you see on TV, that bullshit you hear from the women in your family, and that old school bullshit you hear from old dudes in your family, just old dudes in general who dealt with different type of women in different times. They're not in this modern era dealing with this internet bullshit, this thought culture. You know what I'm saying? This female empowerment, this feminism, this unjustified attack on patriarchy, which I don't fucking get because there needs to be two different types of patriarchy to be specified, and then directed at the one that is actually negative, like patriarchy in general. You just can't say that word broad and like I say attack patriarchy. You know what I'm saying? That's some shit I don't get. Okay, it'll be different is you got two types of patriarchy. Um you got unruly patriarchy and you got fair patriarchy. So just simply saying patriarchy and attacking men and all this old shit, no, shit's crazy to me. But mainstream media, man, get away with a lot of bullshit, a lot of propaganda, a lot of inflaming, and a lot of lying. So, but you don't have to be traditional. You don't have to let people define what a man, other people define what a man should do. So specifically hearing that coming from women. Women are telling men how to be men, which is crazy. That's even more crazy. you know but before we get into that, you need to decide who you really are. You need to come in real grips of with who you are as a man, as an individual, and yourself. Then further expand on that by deciding, well, can you be monogamous? Can you be with just one woman in a long-term relationship or a marriage, long-term or for life? You need to decide that. Uh, Now, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. That can be done if you find the right woman, which is very rare these days. They don't exist in the numbers that they used to. So it's very rare, and it's definitely very limited in America or westernized countries that operate like this. Very limited. So, you know, um, I really don't advise any man of today in America, regardless of what class are listed in, to be monogamous. It's just not in your favor. It's a bad deal. Monogamy is a bad deal. Marriage in this country under these U.S. laws or any laws of the U.S. within any state is a bad deal. Okay, they're even throwing out prenups now. So between marriage laws where divorce will mess you over, and then you might wind up paying some type of money after the divorce to a woman who can run off and be with another man, and you still pay her money for a period of time or maybe for the rest of your life, is insane. Not to mention child support, family court issues and stuff like that. It's insane. So, I tell all men in America, no dating, no marriage. Okay. Um, that is out of the question. Monogamy, dating, marriage, spending your money is out of the question. Uh, so, I don't have to hit on everything point for point because the instructions in the description is going to do the most for you. Uh, you know, I may scramble, the contents a little bit back and forth, but since I mentioned money, like, why are y'all spending money on broke women? And I'm gonna pause on that. We live in a country where women can be broke, but talk about dudes being broke. Um, how can broke talk about broke? And then why would a man with a lot of money spend a lot of money on a female that he meets that's broke and welcome her into a luxurious lifestyle? She's something that she hasn't proven herself for. Or actually, it's in reverse. You do all this hard work, make all this money, acquire fame, wealth, notoriety, and then you let a broke female uh, have you in a mind state to where you have to prove yourself to her and spend large amounts of your hard-earned money on her, proving yourself to her. She's done nothing, and you don't even really know if she's a good woman or not. Because a lot of men, we base things off looks, and we don't get past the looks. We don't start trying to get into the core of the female and learn, what kind of person she really is and what's her motivations and intentions. In this modern day era, these women are gold diggers. These women are out here to capitalize on you. Uh, they want something for nothing. They don't want to do any kind of work, any kind of work. You know, that's on top of them. You actually expect them to like you for who you are. All females are hypergamous, and you need to look their word up. Uh, but some have a more balanced, healthy hypergamy. The hypergamy in America is sick in regards to women. It's very sick. These women are not humble. They're not down to earth. They don't have no cultural tradition. They don't know how. They don't have any communication and household skills. They don't view you as a man, as a human, as a counterpart, uh, as a team eight to them. You know, these females don't want to help. They just want to be pretty, spend money, dress up, you know, give you the amount of sex needed in order for them to get what they want. That's it. Um, with millions and millions of dollars that some of you guys are making, you should not be giving these females nothing. You don't have to do anything for them. You've already made it. They have to prove everything to you. Uh, so even the money y'all spend on yourselves is unnecessary, man. That money could be somewhere piling up, acquiring a compound interest somewhere, man. Y'all guys waste a lot of money just in general, man. It's it's y'all got to get that shit together, man. That money shit, man. That's just not related to females, man. You guys got to start getting some financial literacy, man. But get into it. You don't have to be monogamous, and you don't have to have one woman. You guys need to look at the world, broaden your horizons, be creative, and understand what you're capable of. You guys have power, okay? You have power to acquire a lifestyle and a quality of living at your disposal. You can design it and create it, and women can fit into the scheme of that. Like, why are you worried about one chick, let alone another dude's chick, when it's just too many women in the world for you to pick from, and you can handpick a nice variety and a few flavors here and there. That's what I'm trying to get you guys to look at, man. Use your money wisely and creatively, man. Like, you don't have to go out here and break your neck to prove yourself to a regular chick running around. You be like, man, look, I got paper, man. You know, I'm not fooling with these chicks, man. I pay the cost to be the boss, man. Let me go and order me some chicks from this country, that country, this country, and that country, and I'm gonna put them here on this property, and they have their living quarters here, here, and here, and this is their allowance for the month, and they need to dress like this and act like this and do these things for me, and here's an agreement that they need to sign. They can never, I won't abuse them, I won't be mean to them, I won't hurt them in any shape, form, or fashion, but they can never disclose uh, uh, private and confidential information as far as my business and what we agree to, and they're free to leave at any given time. and they'll leave with what they work for and what they earned. You know, if I decide to give them a little extra to send them on the way, cool, no, not a problem. But for the most part, man, like women will break their neck to be a part of, you know, a rich man's life, and they will share space with other women. Like, you know, you just can't. Just like in anything, you got to spend your money wisely. Though you can't go broke. You can't let them break you. You can't give them no more than what's necessary. You know, so uh, they will be on a budget. You know, so I mean that, and that's what I advise to you guys. You know, go get you 2 to 5 women, man. If you want to deal with American women, fine. You know, like by now, you guys should be burnt out on American women, man. You know, I'm burnt out on them, man. Like, cause you know, I just don't trust them. You know, I don't trust them. Um, it's cool that yeah, if they're young, it's still less miles or whatnot. But these young girls are wild now. These young girls are doing a whole lot more compared to a young girl in the past. Um, so I advise, you know, like man, like I said, man, I left some specific countries, man, listed in the description, man. But you guys, man, look, man, stop going through this, man. Stop getting caught up in these divorces. Stop getting caught up in these scandals, these Me Too issues, you know, these bad breakups and these physical scuffles and shit like that, man. All that shit can be avoided, man. You know, I talked about how you guys need dick discipline and just discipline all the way across the board, man. You know, and Quavo, I'm advocating for you, man. I'm coming up with a new slogan, like to where when women do stuff that we know is bad, it is unfair to the man, that all men should avoid that woman. Another man shouldn't even date that woman, talk to that woman, or have sex with that woman. That woman should just be running around as a lost cause, you know. And then maybe she'll change her life and get somewhere, sit down some damn where, or maybe she'll just self-destruct. I don't know. But you know, like it's too many dudes who excuse the women and then they can't wait to get their turn. You know what I'm saying? So that, and that's what it has come down to. Like, stop hating on each other. Stop trying to smash each other's chicks. Stop waiting in line to be the next dude to hit a chick. You know, and when a chick is out here, man, bogus, man, all y'all do should scatter away from her, man. Like, get away from her, man. You know what I'm saying? She is trouble. You know, it's got to be a better code among men, man. But yeah, man. Look, man, go polygyny, man. Y'all, all y'all rich dudes out here, Quavo, all the rest of y'all rich dudes and entertainers, man. Go polygyny, man. Go polygyny, man. Go find you some. Hey, look, stop being scared of women. Let me tell y'all this, man. Y'all are scared of women when you know you can't be with more than one woman, and then you act like you're monogamous, and then you go out here and cheat and try to hide it, you know, and you gonna open the door for all these divorces and cheating scandals and mess and shit like that when you could just be like, shit, look, I want more than one woman. You know, I'm considering polygyny. What do you think about that? You know what I'm saying? And you know, sometimes, man, if you're gonna deal with American chicks, man, the best thing to do with these American chicks, man, when you approach them with that shit, you tell them up front, and then you tell them, well, you know, like, I'm gonna do it one way or the other, you know. So, you know, I felt like, you know, I seen you, I liked you based off looks, I like to get to know you, you know, and I wanted to share that with you, be upfront about me as far as, you know, what I'm trying to do. And then you know, you let them think about it, and then you also say, you can also let them know, man, you know, make it sweet, like, well, you can go pick um other women or another woman or so that you wouldn't mind uh being a sister wife or sister girlfriend with. I mean, stop being scared of these women, man. Just tell them to their face, man, like, man, what you about, you know what I'm saying? And what you got going on, who you are, man. Stop being scared of women. That's the problem. Y'all dudes are scared of women, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not scared of women, man. I'm not scared of women, dog. You know what I'm saying? I ain't worried about shit. You feel me? So all that got to be taught to y'all, man. Yeah, y'all ain't been taught right, man. I used to be like y'all. I used to be like y'all. So But I have to say this to y'all in this way so y'all understand. Stop being scared of women. Have some nuts. And when women say bogus shit, either tell them about themselves or just walk up and get the hell away from them. Don't even listen to that shit, man. Keep it moving, man. Go do something else, man. And all you other dudes sitting around letting women say and do bogus shit like that, you need to say something, or all y'all just need to get up and just leave the women by themselves and talk that stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? You know. But it's your boy Zulu Gullah, man. Like, share, subscribe, man. Comment, man. Donate, support the channel, man. Quavo, man. Listen to me, man. All you dudes that are in that particular category, high status men and shit like that, man. Follow these instructions in the description, man. You know what I'm saying? Stop dealing with these American chicks. I don't care if they're in the hood, they in the corporate office, they're on a college campus, they're in a strip club, military, wherever. Stop dealing with these American chicks the way you've been dealing with them. You know what I'm saying? These women in this country, man, are a real risk and a gamble. You know what I'm saying? They do not have the mindset of a wife, of a helpmeet. They do not have it. They want gender superiority. Okay, they're on a quest for power. They still need sex and they still need to use men. And they're looking for the best deal that they can find. These chicks aren't real. They aren't loyal. They don't respect you as a man. They don't even respect your humanity. Okay. Your humanity to them is diminished, you know. So these chicks are on a scramble. Okay. So stop trying to date these chicks. Stop spending your money on these chicks. Stop trying to prove yourself to these chicks. Do not get down on one knee to these chicks. Do not marry these chicks, man. Stop being monogamous with these chicks. Okay. Follow the instructions. I put it in the description. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving you some game. I'm saving you some money. I'm saving you some trouble. Okay. And I'm broadening your horizons. I'm trying to help you tap into what you have accomplished and the power that you acquired from your accomplishments. I'm trying to get you to tap into that. I'm trying to get you to look at yourself in a certain light and to be able to do the things necessary for yourself because you have the money and means to do so. Okay. You're wasting it on nothing with one chick at a time and trying to, pick from this poor cesspool of a country. Okay. And none of these chicks is worth Birkin bags, thousands and thousands of dollars. None of these chicks is worth that. None of them. Okay. That's why I said, man, just set up some upper middle class type living for these chicks, man. And you can get some exotic chicks from different countries, set them up some upper middle class living conditions, man, and they will kill the game. And you can walk around with them everywhere you go, man. You ain't got to worry about, you know, one female nagging about who done text you, who is this on social media, who is this you took a picture with, who is this you were speaking to, you know what I'm saying? You got 2 to 5 exotic chicks from different countries doing exactly what you want them to do. They're dressing the way you want. They have the hairstyle and an attribute of the way you want. They're walking with you as a group, on each side of you, and I mean, let Sweetie see you walking around like that. Let all your past chicks see you walking around like that and watch. I mean, man, you'll be the man. And nobody can have you in the news for cheating. Nobody can have you in the news for having more than one, in the deception of having more than one woman, and then a trend will start where you guys will start doing that and y'all will change the game, man. Y'all gonna change the game if y'all follow these instructions, man. I can't change the game because I don't have y'all status. You know what I'm saying? I just got the information and the know-how. You dig what I'm saying? But you guys can actually apply it and make it happen in real time. All right. So man, look, let's change the game, man. I need y'all to help me change the game. Help me get there so I can change the game with you, man. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all the game first because y'all can do it first, man. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't no hate over here, man. Look, I'm winging, dog. I'm winging. Your boy's winging for you. You feel me? But I'm out of here, man. Quavo, man, listen to this message, man. Play it back. Share it with your brothers, man. I'm out.